Now then, welcome to the channel, the Lake District and the Southern Fells. And today we're parked just by the side of Yew Tree Tarn and we're going to do a couple of Wainwrights. We're going to do Black Fell and Holme Fell, and hopefully in between we're going to have a look at Hodge Close as well, see if we can show you the skull cave. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the views are going to be like. It's clagged in all up there at the moment. The forecast was for it to possibly clear up as the morning goes on, so we'll have to see. So anyway, as we make our way along by Yew Tree Tarn, we'll have a quick look at the route. So at that gate there is the option to cross over the road, and there's a path goes through the trees on the other side. That's over towards Tarn House over there. There is a path follows along by the side of the road here. So we're going to stick to this, and then we cross over the road further up. Nobody about, plenty of cars on the road like that. Nobody out walking at the moment. I would imagine when we get over kind of into the Tarn House area over there, we'll meet a few, and Hodge Close might be busy as well. No, at the moment, place to ourselves. On we go. So we've crossed the road and we're now on the Cumbria Way. We're not on it for long though, we branch off to the left up to Arnside farm, and then from there up to, now I can't remember if Wainwright calls it Black Fell or Black Crag. It's marked as both on map. There is a plaque on Trig Pillar up there. I can't remember, it's either Black Fell or Black Crag anyway. Right, so we'll continue up there. So we've deviated off our intended route. It was to go carry on straight up that tarmac road up to the farm. But the right of way is marked on the map, ends at the farm, and the signpost down there quite clearly said farm only. So there's a bit of a track marked on the map going this way, so we'll skirt round, avoid the farm, and this comes to a Bridleway, which is our return route. So we pick that up and then we'll turn right then, hopefully pick up our intended route again. I don't know if it's going to clear over there. We're going over there later on. Whether it'll clear or not, I don't know. Right, on we go. Well, that was different. I didn't do much filming. I'm not sure if we were trespassing or not. The open access land isn't marked on 1 to 50,000 maps on my GPS, and I can't be bothered getting into my rucksack for 1 to 25. But we're back on our intended route on the Bridleway now. That track we were following back there, it took us right back to the farm. And the farmyard were full of dogs that didn't seem to take too kindly to Charlie, so we came a right circuitous way around some trees there to get round farm. And like I say, we're back on this Bridleway now, which is our intended route, so that's all good. So if you do want to come kind of this way, I'd just follow the Cumbria Way up that way and up to Ironkeld. That was the way I came first time. I did these two. Right, so we've not upset any farmers. On we go. So if you'd come up through Ironkeld, you'd have come up this track here, and now from what I remember, I think it all gets a bit vague from here, so I think we follow this wall and then kind of up that way. We'll see anyway, we'll get to the top eventually. Right, up there. So there was actually a decent path running by the side of that wall. We've branched off it now onto this fainter path, which will hopefully lead us up to the Trig Pillar. Still nobody else around. I don't think there's any signs of this haze clearing now. Oh, right, so we'll see you when we get to the top. So that's us, just below the summit of, I think Wainwright calls it Black Fell, doesn't they? The Trig Pillar's got a plaque on it saying Black Crag, but I think Wainwright calls it Black Fell. So we're going to just sit ourselves down here for coffee and a chew before we head on down to Hodge Close. So as usual, if you'd like to support our channel, you can scan that QR code there takes us, or it takes you, to the Buy Me a Coffee page. Why don't you buy us a coffee and a chew for a future episode if you so wish. It helps the channel out. Right, so we're just going to perch down here and have our coffee and a chew. So we're making our way down, somewhat off-piste, to pick up that Bridleway at the top side of that farm that we circumnavigated earlier. And I tell you what, I'm glad it's not height of bracken season. This would be a tick hell. We're out at bracken now though, so yeah, we've just come down off-piste from up there, and we'll get ourselves down onto this Bridleway and follow that down, back down to the road, cross over that, and then to Hodge Close. Right, we'll see if we can, squelch it, see if we can find this Bridleway. So at that signpost, the Bridleway runs along that way, Skelwith Bridge to Ironkeld. We're going to branch off on the footpath that's signpost to Little Langdale. We're not going down into Little Langdale though. Right, so nobody around. That off-piste bit there, there's a couple of walls to get over and a bit of a boggy section, and like I say, if it had been in middle of summer, bracken and ticks would have been a nightmare. Right, peace and quiet. So we crossed the main road again and onto this tarmac lane up to, I think it's High Oxen Fell. And if you didn't want to do Hodge Close and where we're going, Holme Fell, that footpath that we were following right at the beginning, you could pick that up at side of the road and just go back to the car from there. Oh no, we're going to do a bit more though. So next point of interest is Hodge Close. So that's our route up to Holme Fell, back through that gate. We're just going to drop down here and have a look at this Hodge Close and see if we can find this skull cave. I've never been here before. I've seen plenty of videos about it. I don't know. We'll have a look and see. So there's Skull Cave. I don't know how you get down to it. There are people down there, and I've seen videos of people down there, but I don't know. We're not going to bother, I don't think. But if you can imagine, sort of, that there is an eye socket, and then down here is nose and mouth. And when you get good reflections and you turn it through 90 degrees, it looks like a skull. I'll try and put some pictures on and show you. But it was used in the Netflix series The Witcher, as I think they floated a dead body off on a boat or something. I'll put a little clip of that on. But yeah, that's the Skull Cave in Hodge Close. Right, so we're gonna retrace our steps now and find our way back onto the path that leads us up to Holme Fell. Well, I apologise if Skull Cave was a bit of a disappointment. I suppose I could have spent more time exploring and seeing how you got down there, but too many people around. Yeah, what with the grey skies and a disappointing cave, not much to see. I was hoping that cave at the old quarry Hodge Close would be something of a highlight of the walk. Bit of a damp squib, wasn't it? Right, so we're going to make our way to Holme Fell. We might have lunch up there, I don't know. We're only about a mile and a half front car now, so we'll have to see. We're used to our picnics in the car now, aren't we? Right, onwards we go. Well, the belted galloways aren't in the least bit bothered about us, are they? I remember them being all round Tarn House the first time we did these two hills, because I commented that everything were black and white. There were Charlie, belted galloways, and ducks on lake were tufted ducks. So everything were black and white. Oh, right, I think we've got a bit of a stiff pull up to the top of this one now. Oh, up we go. Well, that's Holme Fell done. At least it's quiet up here, but I was hoping to be able to get a tripod out and show you the extensive views. You know, all these clouds that we encounter at top of hills, I've never ever seen the supposed silver linings that they've got. Right, so first time we came up here, I think we came straight up from over there somewhere. I seem to recall it being a bit of a scramble in one section. So we're going to retrace our steps a bit this time and get down. I don't know, I was going to say get down to Tarn and have our lunch down there, but if we get down to Tarn, we're back at car. So it might well be a picnic in car. There's nothing to look at while we're having our lunch, is there? So, and it's still early. I don't think it's, let's have a look. It can't be much after 12. If it is at all past 12, hang on. Oh, it's 5 to 1. Right, so I think we'll just head back down to the car. So we'll see on our way down. So I had a change of plan. I've come the direct route, the route we came up last time. This is that little scrambly bit. It's not to worry about that. It's easy enough to get down. Right, Charlie's almost at bottom, so I'll get myself down there. So from that cairn back there, we turn into this little ravine which leads us back down through the trees and eventually down to Yew Tree Tarn. Oh, it's been a bit grim, hasn't it? What with our adventure trying to get round that farm, no views, Skull Cave being a bit of a disappointment. It's been good to get out there. 3 videos ago was actually our last time out. There's 2 that I recorded during our Christmas break that were in between, but last time out, oh, the snow and my flu, we ended up having to turn back. So we've completed one today, so that's good. And I was just thinking up there, it was long before the days of YouTube, but I seem to remember the conditions being pretty similar to this the first time I did these 2 fells. So I've still no idea what the views are like from tops of them. Right, so we're going to make our way down through this little ravine and then down to the tarn. Oh, so we're almost back at the tarn. You see it down there. I can make out the car on the side of the tarn, but you won't be able to see it from here. So, come across these few boulders. You wouldn't have liked to have been underneath them as they came tumbling down, would you? So, I'm going to perch myself on here and have lunch. It's nice and quiet, apart from the cars on the A593. And this coach party coming down here now. Right, so yeah, we'll just admire the views over the Merk and have our lunch. So we've had our lunch, Charlie's had a dig, and we're almost back at car now. So it's time to sign off for today. It's been a bit disappointing, hasn't it, really, what with lack of views and Skull Cave. Well, if I'd have spent a bit of time and got down to it and had a good look round, but there were too many people. So maybe I'll have another trip to there just for a visit to the cave and see what it's all about. Yeah, what can I say? Not been much to say, has there? It's been a good walk though, all the same. If I come back and do these 2 for the 3rd time, I might get lucky and get some views. So, hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, before I go, almost forgot to mention, it's first day of February Where's Charlie today, so that'll be in the community page, and the results of January's will be there as well. So yeah, why not have a go at Where's Charlie? So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the usual, the liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting, sharing, all that usual malarkey, and hopefully see you on the next one. Ta-ra!